Hoy, en nuestros encuentros en el Festival de Granada, estamos en el Patio de los Arrayanes con el Quatuor Diotima. You made your debut at the Granada Festival with a program featuring works by Pedro Osuna, Ligeti, Tomás Marco and Patio. You will be premiering in Spain Pedro Osuna's Cuatro Danzas para Cuarteto de Cuerda. What could you tell us about this work?
We met Pedro Osuna last year when he was still finishing his studies at UCLA in Los Angeles, and since Antonio Moral, he has put this premiere in the program of tonight's concert, so it's a very happy surprise to see Pedro again and to play these 4 dances, which are really full of character and charisma and energy and really lots of warm blood, and it's really wonderful.
You will be playing Ligeti's String Quartet number 2. How would you describe Ligeti's language for string quartet, and especially for the second quartet?
Well, Ligeti, as every composer, have different periods, of course. When he was a young student, he was really learning some academic thing, and then, at least for string quartet repertoire, he wrote a student piece, and he wrote a first string quartet, and it was the period just before he moved outside from the communism period, so he was really still in this tradition of the Béla Bartók, his compatriot, way, and is already very magnificent and as writing and everything. And second one, he composed his second quartet really outside of this war and the separation from East and West, and he discovered so many avant-garde languages, and for this piece particularly, it's one of the foundation of the 20th century string quartet. I think in this piece we need to let us open as open as possible, because you will not find some nice melody or something conventional. He will use a lot of different textures of sound, different extreme dynamics and extreme way to express.
The Spanish composer Tomás Marco is the resident composer of the Festival de Granada, and he's celebrating his 80th birthday here. You will be playing the Cuarteto número 6, Gaia's Son. What could you tell us about this piece?
Well, we met Thomas when we were in Madrid, playing for Antonio with his series in Madrid, and his music is super interesting. He gathered many ideas from other composers of the 20th century, like Ligeti or like the French composers with quartetones, but he made something very personal with all this language, and he made something with real Spanish flavor, which we love, because there are some quotations of some traditional songs. Mm-hmm. So it's a mix, but then it's a mix rebuilt to make something very unique, and we love the piece.
How is playing chamber music in the special location of the Patio de los Arrayanes?
It's an incredible thing for us, because it's so beautiful around. It's also because it's always incredible to be in the middle of a nice building, but it's also the atmosphere of the building, and also the weather, the light as well, which is absolutely incredible, and the history of the building, what it means, and to play this music inside this building means a lot for us.
Great. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and thanks for your time.